Hi guys, we're live. That's right, guys. We're live in Thailand and I'm broadcasting live and ready for another day. Yesterday is the past, today is the present, and tomorrow is the future. Some days are good, some days are shit. And now that we've not banned Naki poo, things can only improve. That's right, guys. I'm really happy that we booted that feral piece of garbage out of my life. You know, sometimes in life, you just gotta boot the trash. You gotta take the trash out. This is just how it works, guys. Sometimes in life, it's cool to have the garbage, but sometimes you gotta boot the garbage to the curb. And in my case, Naki Poo's gone. Feral piece of shit. Feral piece of shit. And hey, it's all good. Let's run the theme. Let's start the show. Let's open the doors and let's start the Archie Luxury live stream show. Hey guys, Archie Luxury coming to you live. I'm in Bangkok and I'm in my hotel lobby. I'm going to move into a room with a suite tomorrow. So that'll give me a bit more freedom to stream. Guys, this is a hotel I stayed a long time ago with the Sakahorn. That's right, this is the hotel that actually, I think, John recommended. That's the reason I stayed here. It wasn't my first choice, but I came to love the place, and it's kind of like a friend now. I really like this hotel. This is in the Silom part of Bangkok, so it's not far. I mean, in a taxi to Sukhumvit Road, it's not far. It's not far. You're talking 5-10 minutes. So that's yeah. I tried to look for Pat Pong last night. I couldn't find the bloody thing. I don't know why. I went to the Pat Pong food market. I couldn't find it. Yeah. So I don't know. Who cares? Who cares, Arch? Who cares? What's going on? Well, I was a bit sick yesterday, a bit of disappointment. You know, there's always a bit of that group dynamics. I went away with the boys and I just felt really kicked in the teeth, you know. I just felt disappointed with the way things ran. And it wasn't, you know, I kind of, I'll be honest with you, Marcelo is just I don't hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. I don't hate anyone. You know, Marcelo is what Marcelo is. I don't hate him. I don't hate anyone. Well, besides Naki Poo, who I hate with a vengeance. What's he like? Marcelo's kind of, in some ways there, he's got an innocence to him. In other ways, he's just a real prick. I had a bit of a chat to him. He's not a bad guy, but no loyalty. Absolutely no loyalty. I mean, one thing about Marcelo is, okay, you accept his deficiencies as a human being, okay, and then all of a sudden you expect some loyalty in return. There is no fucking loyalty with that guy. He's out for himself. And why can't I be out for myself as well then? We've got Fred Bling saying, Archie, envy is a terrible thing. No, it's not envy. Not envy. Not envy. Like, am I jealous of his watches? He's got some fantastic watches. No, it's not envy. I kind of like my watches more than him. It's more sort of group friendships. You know, it's like when you're in high school and you fit with a new classes. It's a new team. You like some people, you dislike others. You're still deciding whether you like or dislike. It's not envy. It's kind of, I've kind of decided, no, I don't want to be friends with him. No, I don't like him. Don't hate him necessarily. He is what he is. I suppose I'm just disappointed. You know, I saw what Mental Jock was saying on the stream. Sorry, I saw what Naki was doing, and I just thought that was really, really awful, and that really upset me. And I kind of, and then you know, Naki just real bastard, just a real bastard, low life. He just he just likes to cause complete anarchy. That's the whole thing with him. Is he's a failed entrepreneur himself. He's got the remnants of divorce, you know, no money, and he just wants to wreak havoc on other people, all the while without revealing himself. So he's kind of glass jaw. He likes to dish it out. As soon as you start attacking him, no, hey, he gets very defensive. And I don't think I particularly want that sort of person in my life. I don't particularly want that person in my life. And it's bad for business. He's a disruptive little fuck. That's he's a disruptive little fucker. Hey, speaking of, I got Dodger here. Hey, Dodge,
hey,
how
Arch,
are you?
How you doing?
Where are you? You in Bangkok? Or you on your way home?
No, I just flew into Wrocław from Frankfurt. So, yeah, I'm almost home. But I'm going to wait until the morning till Mrs. Dodge picks me up.
Hey, did you enjoy your trip?
Oh,
everyone's
yeah.
gone. Everyone's gone home now.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Hey, do you think I should ring? Do you think I should ring Roland? I might get Roland and his girlfriend to micromanage the remainder of my trip.
Nah. Hey, all I'm going to say is it worked for me. The transactional relationship was perfect. I gave you $50 and you gave me a platform on which to have a play. And I'll tell you what, 62, you ain't got much life left. And I've had a cracking time. That's all I'm going to say, Arch. I know things haven't quite worked out well elsewhere, and I know you're not happy, but I mean, I just got to say from my point of view, and I'm really happy that he gave me, when you know, down the list, Dodger, fine. Now, is it a good time for me to ask for a upgrade? Because I'm a corporal at the moment. I know I'll never be a captain. I'll never be a captain, but I've been a corporal for 2 years. Is there any chance of a promotion within the Archieverse?
Look, I got to tell you something. Just hang on. I got to grab this super chat. We got Ali Baba 69, $2. Archie, just do your thing. Fight the competition. I'm happy to make you a warrant officer, Dodger.
Oh, that's not higher than captain.
That's the highest ranking position without being a commissioned officer.
Ah, right. Okay? Yes.
So that means you can't come into the officers' mess.
Yes.
But you can rumble with the boys.
Okay, that sounds good.
In fact, you probably don't want to come to the officers' mess.
No. I don't want to go up there with
a bunch of posers, bunch of shirt lifters in there, you know?
Yeah. There's just too many.
Too much
pride and everything else. No. Egos and everything else. No. I don't want to be up there. Egos. I just want a little promotion because I'm fine.
Yeah. Warrant officer. I don't want to throw everybody else under the bus. Dodger, you are now warrant officer Dodger.
Way.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Arch.
Warrant officer. Tell me this: did you enjoy the trip? Tell me seriously.
I loved every single moment of it, Arch. I know. Look, I know there's collateral going on, and a few things are a bit sad, but all in all, you know, as a transactional relationship, I think it's a perfect for me. I don't want it any different.
I mean, I don't know if it was staged or what happened. Marcelo
No, the only thing that was staged backfired really badly. So you're there trying to ambush a guy that already, as soon as he got off the plane, Mossad, his mate in Israel, rang up saying, "You're going into a gunfight." So of course he comes out the airport.
But I mean, is that what you should say? We came out to meet him. I mean, if he would have said, "Hey, thank you, I'm so happy to be here. It's great to see you," he would have completely neutralized anything foul we were going to say.
Do you reckon? I think because he was primed that you were going to have a go at him. I mean, I think he just came out blasting with all barrels. You know, shoot first.
But I mean, when he said, "Hey, you look so fat," I mean, let's be honest, okay. Now that, I mean, Roland and Lux are a bit fat, you know, and probably I'm a bit fat too.
Well, I'm a bit fat too. We're all a bit fat.
You think Marcelo, how does he run a restaurant? I mean, if he's got a really VIP who comes in, who's a big spender. Let's face it, if you're eating meats, it makes you fat, okay? Yes. Generally speaking, meats. But would you say to your best customer coming into your store, "Hey, you look so fat"? Isn't that a dumb thing to say? Wouldn't you keep your mouth shut?
Well, you would in that situation, but if you knew your customer was coming in with a gun to shoot you, then you probably would have a gun yourself to shoot him first. So that's what I think happens.
He's coming into an environment, right? And I got to be totally honest with you. I think in some ways there, I was also disappointed. Like I invited a lot of the guys out. The first night, Jamie and Roland came and saw me. We went to the Sky Bar, which was absolute, because I had some VIP access there.
Yeah, they really enjoyed it. They said they really enjoyed that time.
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't film it because just for privacy.
Yeah, they really enjoyed that.
That was fantastic. The next day, I said, "Hey guys, come and have lunch." No one came and had lunch or dinner with me. I don't understand. I made multiple appeals. "Hey guys, I come and have dinner. Come and have dinner or lunch with me."
I can't remember the lunch. I remember the last one. You know, the last one that didn't work out well. But I mean, we were up until sort of 5 in the morning, and then I had to go down to the room, and then Marcelo, like, he only lets me sleep. He only let me 3 days, 2 hours a night, let me sleep. You'd always have something go on. He'd lose something, or knock around the room, or make noise, or somebody ring me saying, "Oh, Mammy's trying to reach Marcelo," and it's just a nightmare. The guy's a nightmare.
Well, I mean, do you think it was a mistake sharing a room with him?
Absolutely, Archie. Absolutely. Look, guys, don't just whatever you do, don't ever share a room with Marcelo. If you want the room wrecked and you don't want to sleep.
Don't you agree? You should never share a room. You should just always have your own room, don't you think?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I just sort of felt sorry for the guy, you know, or tried to help him out.
This is a guy with $1 million watch collection. You felt sorry for him?
Yeah, but look, I look at it, I reckon.
No?
I don't know. I reckon Mammy paid for it all, so it's, you know, I guess it's not his really, is it? It's Mammy's money.
Hang on there. We got a super chat from William Gaudrian, €2. "I only love you, Pontiff. Fuck the rest." Thank you, William. Can I say this to you? I want to say this to you.
Of course.
Now, I might be out of school here, but I really feel Mummy does so much for him. He never really was that respectful to her.
Well, he did shout at her once on the phone when she rang when he was doing something else. Probably not. Apart from that, I mean, I think they were okay. I don't know how their relationship is. I don't pick my nose.
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like. It just doesn't seem he's that appreciative of her. He's not appreciative of anyone. I find the same thing. Like, I've done things for him. He's not that appreciative.
I've only known him, you know.
But, I mean, he gave me a lousy Seiko. He gave me a lousy watch for my son, which I didn't ask for. And then I've got to allow him to do whatever the fuck he wants. I can't call him out. He says, I gave you this. It's always transactional based with him. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that the thing is, like, you and he are both YouTubers, and well, you certainly make all of your income from YouTube, and he wants to be there, obviously. And you're going to, at the high level, you know. I mean, I'm warrant officer now, but I mean, you're general level, you know, and Marcelo, I guess, is general level of Marcelo, and so you have this dynamic between yourselves. But to like punters, to like us punters,
Like, I mean, I don't want to be rude to you, but I didn't want to go out drinking with him if he's streaming. Why would I help his stream?
Well, exactly. I mean, why would, when I was in business, why would I go and help my competitor? I get it. I get it. You know, I get what you're saying.
We've got a super chat from Mr. Valju. Great friend, Mr. Valju, $5. Archie, come back to America. We'll make you great again. Good point.
There you go. There you go.
I got to tell you, Dodger, I just feel a sense that, I tell you what upset me is that at the end there, Narc was saying some awful things on Marcelo's stream. No one stood up and said, hey, Narc, that's not nice. Don't say that. Don't do that.
I don't know where I was. I was traveling or something. I did say something in the chat, which said, I said to Narc, lay off his wife. That's what upset Jock. The fact, just that. I mean, you can say whatever you want to Jock. You know, he's a big lad. You can see he can take it, but don't go picking on his wife.
Why doesn't Narc show his own face? Why doesn't he show anything about himself? He's very, very glass jaw-ish.
Narc. He finds a chink in somebody's armor. It's like, you know, the whole thing with Scirocco and the.
Yeah, but I found his chink. And then he's got to go full nuclear on me because he just wants to destroy everything. And I got to be totally honest with you. A lot of things with the Narc, I kind of like the guy. In many ways, I like the guy. The group dynamics, everyone likes him when he's not attacking yourself. You know,
well, she wouldn't go over the top. He goes too far. Like, he went too far with the Jimmy Savile bullshit, you know, with Scirocco, and picking on people's wives. I mean, you just, you know, leave it out. I mean,
and look at him. He's living with his parents, right? His mum. He lives with his mum. He's unemployed, and he's a total deadbeat loser. The guy's a loser.
I don't know anything about him personally.
Yeah, he lives at home with his mum because he lost his house in a divorce. And I mean, you know, he's giving a relationship advice, and he's this big expert when the reality is, I mean, he's not a dumb guy. I never said he's stupid. He's quite clever, but he uses psychology. His tricks he uses are pretty awful and despicable. And I got to tell you something. I think with Marcelo, there is absolutely no loyalty with that man. He gave me a Seiko for my son, which I really do appreciate. And then he expects so much in return for it. And I just feel like saying, you know what? I had enough. I don't want to be involved. And, you know, he had an agreement with Lux. He wasn't going to rebel stream against Lux's show. No, he just streams. He's always got an excuse. He's just a self-interested shit.
But at your level, you know, competition is competition. I mean, you can't. I've never had a relationship with my competitors, and I never would. You know, I mean, it's bound to be that situation, isn't it? I mean, you're bound not to be able to trust anybody who's competing for a space that you're in. I mean, no disrespect to either you, Marcelo, Tim, or anybody, you know, you channel owners. I mean, it's business, isn't it? I mean, for us, you know, people like Dodge is going out to have a bit of a hoot, to cause some mayhem, a bit of fun, and just have a good time, you know. But there are obviously things going on at the captain level and general level, and but you know, all I just do is get a good laugh. I don't laugh at, you know, people getting upset and hurt. That's, you know, obviously I'm not happy with, you know, things like, you know, you're upset with Jock and everything. I mean, that's just wrong.
I love Jock. You know, I tell you who I really, really, really got a lot of respect for is Jock on the tour.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
He's actually a really nice guy.
Oh, he's, you know, like any guy, you know, military guy. He's just a sort of the earth. You know, he's you know, just very well grounded. I'll tell you what, Narc would never. If Narc was in the bar, he just would not. If you just take one look at Jock, and he just would back off. I mean, he doesn't realise that the guy is actually just pure muscle.
It's I got to tell you, man, just disappointing. Everything disappoints me like that. And I made a real effort. I said, guys, let's have a real wild night out. Let's meet in the lobby of the Nana Hotel, 9 p.m. I said, let's meet here. No cameras. Let's meet. What happens on tour stays on tour. I brought 10,000 baht with me, right? And I turn up. No, I'm just saying to you, I said, let's make it a special night. And I sent 3 emails out the night before. I said, in the day, in the morning, and then in the afternoon, 3 emails. Are you guys coming? 9 p.m., Nana Hotel lobby. What happens on tour stays on tour. Blah, blah, blah. I turn up at 9. Nobody's there.
I think some of the guys, did he text you? They text you in front of me that they're running a bit late. And I think the traffic that day was shit. It really was bad.
Traffic's always bad. But anyhow, I waited to turn up. An hour later, they turn up, right? And I wanted Jamie, Mental Jock, and you, actually. That's the 3 key guys I wanted. Instead, I got stuck with Marcelo. Marcelo turns up with 60 baht. How are we going to have?
Oh, shit.
How are we going to have a night on the town with 60 baht? Well, Marcelo, I'm not paying for you. I'm not paying for you, Marcelo. You've got $1 million watch collection, and you can't even bring some money to a night out. We had Roland. We're going to be micromanaged by him and his girlfriend all night. No, thank you. And we had, who else did we have? Mental Jock turned up, but he left. Jamie was still just, I mean, Jamie's, I'll be honest with you, it's fair weather, Jamie. When Jamie wants something from you, he's all super positive and nice. He's like a fucking Amway salesman, Jamie. When he wants something from you, he's super positive, he's so nice. But then you realize when things get a bit shitty, he's nowhere to be seen.
Well, I was a bit tired anyway, so I was getting a bit of a rest. But I thought I'd hold back and see how it went. So, you know,
yeah, but Jamie says, "Oh, it's boring. It's shit."
Go tits up.
Well, Marcelo turns up with 60 baht. What am I supposed to do with him?
Well, there's something you can do with that, Archie. I mean, you know, at least I turned up at dinner with some money for you. You know, you know, you
turns up with 60 baht. What are you going to do?
You got to pay up. You got to pay up to Pontiff. That's what it's about.
No, I'm saying we're supposed to be going out a night on the town. It's going to be expensive, okay? A round of drinks is going to be like 600 baht, 800, 1,000 baht. Okay, for 4 or 5 guys, it's going to cost that. So, I mean, it's not going to be expensive because one guy buys a shout, then after that, another guy buys a shout. You get your money back. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
But I don't think it was really it's not your sort of thing, is it? Going around Gonzo.
No, I'm happy to go there. I'm happy to. No, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to appear on Marcelo's fucking stream. I'm not going to do shit for free for that ungrateful son of a bitch. No. I don't mind. I don't mind a bit of bar hopping. I used to be known as the octopus in Nana. Okay? Okay? I'm happy to go. But I'm not going to. Well, why would I help fuckhead? Why would I help him?
Hey. I thought somebody said you felt ill. You had some soup. You didn't feel well.
Truth. I don't want to appear on his stream. I'm not going to help him. Why am I going to help him?
Well, just tell him. Don't. Do what you feel you want to do.
I tell you, I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it? Why would I go anywhere with him when it's being streamed on Marcelo's stream? Why should I help him in any way?
Exactly. I'd never help my competitors at all in any kind of way. So, yeah, it's business, though. So
we got a super chat. We got a super chat's just come in here. Let's get the super chat. Alibaba 69, $5. Building relationship with competitors is an advanced step in business. Don't fail.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
young.
Some of the arseholes have done to me. Yeah, in the past.
Yeah, you got to help them out.
Product. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah. Relationship when some tosser marks crap Chinese products with your markings, yeah, and then touts it around places, and you almost lose a part of your business because these things fucking fail where somebody else is using your marks. Yeah, great. Yeah, secondary relations. Yeah. Fucking cooperation when it comes to bloody competitors. Fuck that in the ass. Sorry, Archie, I had to go off on one.
No, I don't blame you, man. But I mean, seriously, I'll tell you the honest truth. Let's be honest now. I'm not turning up, drinking with Marcelo, and helping his stream. I'm not there to help him. Okay. And I didn't hinder him. I didn't cause trouble or throw mud at him. I just didn't turn up.
Well, it's fair enough. You're prerogative.
No, I'm just telling you that's the way it is. I mean, I said let's go out, no cameras, because you can't take cameras into the. I'll tell you the truth. I really enjoy when I travel, have the camera off and just have really fucking amazing time. You talk to the Darwin boys. I didn't stream a lot of stuff, but that's because we were having a good time talking and having fun. It's not creating for television drama. It was more fun, salt of the earth. And I got to be honest with you, you know, with Marcelo, I got invited. Mental Jock says, "Oh, come to this bar." Yeah, it's all being streamed on Marcelo's. No, thank you. I'm not going to help him in the least. No, thank you. I've got to. I'll come and see you later. What do you think?
Well, from your in your position, where exactly. Your logic is, why should you make money for competition? I get that completely. I agree. With your logic, can't say, "Oh, Archie, you've done wrong there." I'm not the question. You know, your business decision.
And he's an idiot. He was doing weed. I don't want to be around weed. And he's doing gas. Well, you know what? That's funny for the TV. When he dies or have a heart attack, I don't want to be anywhere near the sea. Okay.
No, I enjoyed it all, and I enjoyed the beer. And I did keep up with the boys with the beer in general, but I drew the line. Me and I'm 62. I mean, I don't do stupid things like gas, and I'd done the weed when I was younger, and I can't mix weed. The one thing you can't do is mix weed and beer, because once you start doing that, you'll go dizzy and you start wobbling around in circles. So I wasn't going to do that, and so I'll let the boys just carry on. But I mean, it's down to the paramedics. You know, if something went wrong, they're all adults. They've made their own choices in life. You know, if they overgas themselves, then
I don't want to be anywhere near that fuckwit. Okay?
Well, you just watch Yambo come and take them away, don't you?
Mr. Valjew, $5. Archie, Coke has known for a long time, while Pepsi is good for their business. Coke has known for a long time that Pepsi is good for their business. All tides rise together. Help them and it will return to you in spades. Yeah, that's true to a certain extent, but I mean, when the guy's a complete asshole, you don't respect him in the least. I don't want to pretend. I just want to be me. You know, one thing I like about doing my streams is I can just do what I honestly feel and do. You know what I mean? I don't need to pretend to be nice or like someone.
Yeah, I mean, as a punter, that's a position.
I mean, I really liked meeting you, actually. I got to tell you something. Meeting you was great. And we were supposed to go out for cigars. I was just really sick. I had a bad cold. Mental Jock had some Davidoffs he brought. We didn't get around to that.
Yeah, I brought some cigars as well. I brought a special half-used one for you as well. Remember, you gave me that. Was it? I spoke to you about half of. No, I brought you a proper nice one. It was cigar, was it? It was Bondage and Discipline's half-smoked cigar in London. Was it 2 years ago? We had the watch when we met up last.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say really. The thing is, I'm just, the whole thing there, I just disappointed. I mean, I felt Roland was micromanaging things. That really pissed me off. I don't need his micromanagement skills. I mean, granted, he's a successful businessman. He makes a lot of money. I get it. He's a young man. He's doing really well, right? Okay.
Yeah, he's a nice lad. He's really nice.
He's a nice lad. He's a really nice lad, right? but I don't need to be micromanaged by him and his fucking girlfriend.
I don't know what's going on in the background. I never met his
No, I'm
girlfriend.
just telling
He
you
wasn't
that.
around.
I don't need,
I don't know what's going on
micromanagement,
there.
don't you? You know what micromanagement is, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't need that. I don't need that. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't need that. I like to do the micromanaging. I'm the micromanager, not the micromanagee. Do you understand?
Yeah, I got you. You want to be the big honcho? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you
And I
can be the
like,
master of your own destiny.
I
If you're running
tried
the
to
business, you're a
micromanage
master of your own
the
destiny.
Friday night out together, right? I tried to do that, and nobody turned up. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. People say, "Oh, Arch doesn't like to do this." I don't like to do it when I'm helping Marcelo stream. I just didn't turn up.
That's your choice. That's your choice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, know. I mean,
why
now
would I help
everybody
him?
knows. I mean,
What's he done for me besides giving me a crappy Seiko, right, that I've never asked for? What's he really done for me? I've done so much for him. He's an ungrateful shit.
I mean, we all have to be interested.
I don't think when I go to Japan, I don't even want to see him. I don't want to see him. Why would I see him? What'll probably happen is Tan will insist I see him, and I probably will see him. But I'm just telling you, I normally wouldn't go out of my way to see him. Would you go out of your way to see him?
Sorry, who was that?
To Marcelo. Would you go out of your way to see Marcelo?
I wouldn't, especially, let's say, I wouldn't just go to Japan to see Marcelo. I would go to Japan and see Marcelo. No problem there.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate the guy, but I don't have to love the guy either, do I? Do I need to love the guy?
No. I mean, like, we don't have to love each other. We don't have to be the best of friends. We can just be, I mean, fair weather contractual friends as we were on. I got out of it what I wanted. I've had a really, really fantastic. I didn't think I had much left in me, but obviously I have a little bit, and so I've really enjoyed myself. I know some sad things have happened, and I'm sad about that as well. So I'm not being all cocky. I mean, I got a bit pissed off. I hope you got. Did you get a telling off the CEO of TAN for you and Lux going off for dinner and not inviting us? Well, inviting me especially. So
when was this?
Oh, the second day. But that was just a bit tongue-in-cheek as well. But, you look, going off, not inviting me for dindins. But it's not. None of it's a huge deal. Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, with the boys, had a great time. It'd be great if you'd have been around a bit more, but it didn't work out for whatever reasons.
They didn't tip anything in my jar. What do you expect me to do? What do you expect? They didn't tip anything in my jar, and he's fuckheads filming every 5 minutes. What do you expect?
Well,
this wasn't my trip. You understand something? Why did we go? It was Lux's wedding. I'm just a participant, just like anybody else.
I thought it was Lux's wedding, and it was a bit of an Archieverse meetup. That's the way I saw it. Lux's wedding,
and then Marcelo turns up at the last minute. We didn't want him to turn up. And he starts filming everything to make as much money out of it as possible. Well, you're not going to get my help. Fuck off. That's what I said to him.
Fair enough.
SR Bell 67 $2 AC. Would you eat a baby's thigh skin for 1 million? No, I don't like anything like that. I've actually decided in life now, I don't want to do anything. You've seen that movie, Indecent Proposal, where Robert Redford offers $1 million. You know what? Sometimes in life you want to say, no, I don't want to take that. Fuck off. Sometimes in life you have to say, no, I'm not interested. Go fuck yourself.
I'm glad, one thing, after having to arsehole creep up clients and bloody people, I'm glad when I retired, I didn't have to do any of that shit anymore. You know what I mean, Archie? You're your own man. You can do what you want. You can say fuck it.
Was there any clients you're actually friends with now?
Pardon?
Are there clients in your life now that you're actually good friends with?
Absolutely not. None of my ex-business partners I'm friends with. None of my
You're
ex-directors.
not friends with any business partners.
Sorry, what was that again? Sorry, I'm breaking up a bit.
You're not friends with any of your ex-partners or business,
No,
ex-directors.
zero,
Why is that?
zilch. Multiple reasons. I'm not exactly. That's why I come on the streams. Really, I'm somebody. Well, apart from virtual friends, I've always been a bit of a loner. People at some point don't like me, or I don't like them, or we just don't get on. I've always been more technical than sales, sort of like, and I'm not that interesting. And
You're not
for
good at
one reason or
sucking
another,
ass.
I've had the usual. I've been shat on, had money stolen off me, invested in idiots. I've done all the usual things in life that you shouldn't do. And there's always, look, they always say the best deal you've got is the one where both parties walk away a little bit unhappy. When you come to a bargain or a decision on something, where there's a bit of bitterness on both sides, it means you've made the perfect deal. And so when I've left businesses or what have you, there's always been a bit of acrimony, or sold up, or
A bit of a hard bastard.
I would say hard. I'm unfair. If somebody cannot demand, I mean, get this, they cannot demand. If I want to retire at 50, they cannot demand I stay. And demand,
they can offer incentive to stay. They can offer incentive to stay.
Well, yeah, I did, and that turned out wrong, because then my incentive of me staying on and doing another year, they were upset at the price. So it all went, from being really grow palsy, going out to nice hotels, having dinners, directors' weekend, to I'm the shit, because I left them. So I'm the one that left them in the lurch. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because I just wanted to pack up. Do you get it?
Yeah,
so suddenly,
I get it.
Suddenly, I'm the arsehole for just leaving people. Just wanted to get on with my life and have some fun with Mrs. Dodger before I die.
I see. So what age did you retire? 50, was it?
50, yeah.
And you're now 63, is that right?
52. 52. Yeah, 62.
So 62.
Mm-hmm.
We got a super chat here. Let me grab this super chat. Patel Philippe. Hi, Pluter. Head over to Thin Dress Watches. Please read out the post Vacheron 6405 restoration completed. Show pics too. Let me just call this up. So you retired. Let me clarify this. You retired, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you decided that you just wanted to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I mean, initially at 50, you can get a bit bored. So we bought some property and did that up, did a bit of messing around like that. Really didn't make any money. We managed to wash our faces doing that little project, but yeah, that sort of thing. Just kept ourselves busy. Looked around abroad to buy some places. Yeah.
Wow.
Ended up in Poland for no reason.
Here we go. Just going to have a look here. This is the watch. This was a watch that I had, actually. This is Tan's pulled it up here. And I'll just take his super chat down for a moment. This was it's a 6405. And what I said was, when it was restored, they gently polished it. That's what they did. They very, very gently polished this watch. And I think they did a great job. This was my watch. I had this for a while. I bought it really cheap, and I got to be honest with you, it was a really elegant watch. The only problem is, with these vintage watches. There we go. Look how they polished it. They just they kept the crease there. Look at that. That's really nice polishing work. And the whole thing with this was they just ever so gently gave it a quick going over. And I ended up selling the watch. Let me tell you this. In hindsight, I sold it. It was, I'll be honest with you, Dodger. I got to be honest with you.
You get seller's remorse, don't you? I mean, I've sold some things, Archie.
No, I'm actually glad I sold it.
Are you glad? Okay, good. Yeah, I've sold things
because it was too small. In a modern sense now, it was 33 mils. It's fucking too small. It was a beautiful watch. It's from a different era. People weren't so fat. Like, I don't know if you see these vintage cars like an E-Type Jaguar, but a big bloke like me or you, we're fat and we're tall, okay? We're
exactly.
fit comfortably in it. I mean, have you been in many classic cars? They were made in an era after World War II.
I actually, I was in classic cars before they became classics. That's how old I am. So, you know, I was around in cars in the 60s, 70s, you know, all the way through that. Yeah, if you go back before the 60s, well, no, there's some weird Austin Westminsters and things, you know, we used to have.
Well, they were pretty. They were expensive.
Archibald.
Hello, sir.
Hello there, Archie.
Yeah, all right, son. All right. It's Dan.
Dodger. Are you still there, Dodger?
Hey?
I thought you'd gone home.
No, I am kind of home. I'm in the capital city of Wrocław. But Mrs. Dodger doesn't like driving in the dark, so she's coming in the morning, so I'm staying in the hotel. So I just flew in from Frankfurter.
A gentleman never drives in the dark.
That's true. And a lady doesn't drive in the dark, obviously, either. So
we got another super chat. We got one from Patel Philippe, $5. I've sent you a link on WhatsApp. Have a scroll through the page and let us know your thoughts. The dive. This is a dive. By the way, you retired at 50. Any regrets?
Yeah, not retiring at 40.
The things about working and being in business I miss. I miss some of the excitement, and I miss the challenge. The challenges. Yeah.
You made enough money. You could basically support yourself for the rest of your life, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Well,
that's the idea. You don't retire without the money. You know, you'd be a bit crazy, wouldn't you, to retire without the money to live for the rest of your life?
Archie, can we have a little chat?
Hey, we can.
Do what you do.
Here we go. This is a Tan Zeal. This is Patek chat as well. This is a Tan Zeal lead here. This is a posting I made. This was years ago. This was from 2012.
Wow,
and this was when I had that was my 5107.
That is
and it was on a faux lizard strap. And I did this. I remember that was my old carpet. Before the bloody moths ate the fucking thing. And yeah, that was my 5107. Beautiful watch.
Does it make you smile to look at that, Archie?
Yeah, it does. I sold it to a lovely guy in Singapore.
See, I like the crown guards on that as well.
Yeah, no. It was a great watch. I must say it was a little bit small in modern times. Might be a little bit small, but
yeah. But Archie, you're saying it's a little bit small, but you used to enjoy them before. Is it because JJ ripped you no ass all about being girl size?
Actually, no. In all honesty, forget that. I don't care what JJ says, right? JJ just likes to take the piss out of me. Rightly so, okay? Rightly so. I deserve it, okay? It is. I think I've put on weight. I'm no longer like when I bought it. It was beautiful. I don't know. I think I just we just balloon out a bit, don't we? Hey?
Just do this intermittent fasting and see how you get on. It's worked for me. I would have been able to come over, before until some of the boys helped me out with this dieting stuff, this intermittent fasting or what have you, and low carb. It really worked for me, and it got me mobile enough to go to to come along this week. I was screwed. I was just a fat pig on the sofa. Really, I was just wasting away.
When did you first discover that they're too small for you, Archie? Were it before?
No, like when I say the smaller, just like I was. Look, I'll be honest with you. It's when I've started wearing more, like even the ceramic sub. It's a bigger presence, even though the size might be still 40 mil. It's a bigger presence. It just doesn't feel. I tell you something. I went on a boat when I was in America the first time. Someone had a 1016. That was my first Rolex, Explorer 1 1016.
By 34 mil?
36 mil. And the first thing that came to me when someone said, "Hey, this is what your old watch was like." I thought, fuck, it's a bit small, isn't it? And I'm being completely honest. It's not about fat. It's just your perception of it. My perception has changed. It's like this, when you're in primary school, and then many years later, you come and visit the school, and you realize, fuck, the classroom is so small. Does that make sense?
The chairs are small, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like when you're a kid, you thought it was that was normal, big size.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing. Okay, so in all honesty, that's what sort of happens. Okay.
Well, mind you, I still like my 16013 date just that I bought in '88. It's only 36, but I still like wearing. I still think it kind of.
That's a great watch, actually. But that watch, I don't know. That watch seems to have a different charm to it.
Yeah.
It's like a sports watch. You think should be a bit. Like I really see. I had the 6006. That was 39 mils. That was a better size. I'm just telling you.
Archie, are you getting lost in, like you said, because I put my ceramic on and then I looked at the other one and it was too small. But what you've got to remember, one's a dress watch or one's a sports watch.
Two different beasts.
It's funny. You can wear a date just like Dodger said, and it's fine. I don't know what it is. It's just a thing where I said, "Fuck, this is a bit small." I mean, I didn't. I don't know. I'm just telling you the perception. I don't want to buy things that are too small anymore. Okay, it's like you buy a pair of pants that are one size too small. If I'm going to spend the money, I want to buy something I can really use and like. I don't want to fuck around with getting a compromise.
Look, dilemma I find, which is a problem for me. I really like,
I'm not buying things small anymore. I'm not. Sorry, Dodger.
Sorry. Yeah, I like, Calatravas and dress watches, but I don't, because now I mean, I've thrown most of the suits away. I'd never go anywhere that I could wear a nice watch with a suit anymore. Apart from I've got my funeral suits. I've been through the rest of the buggers out. I've just got the one for the funerals. It's a shame I can't wear these things. I would enjoy them, but I've got nowhere to go with them.
Times have changed, aren't you? You can wear a polo shirt.
We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, $5. Here is another one to your WhatsApp. This is one from 2012. Please read the response to your post on Replica Watch Forum by Trail Boss 69.
Oh.
Jeez, how does Tan find this stuff? Okay.
Archie, do you agree? Do you agree? Times have changed now, and wearing a lot of people wear, including myself, wear a dress watch with a polo shirt instead of wearing it with a suit.
Okay.
I've always worn my dress watches with fucking scruffy pants shit.
I suppose I come from an era where
I wear, but
do that.
But I wear things that I want to wear. I wear it because I don't buy it to impress other people I don't like. I'll be honest with you, sir. I don't like most people.
Oh no, okay? We know you've got no friends, just your internet friends.
I mean, exactly. I don't know So this is the thing Tan has sent me here. It's the replica watch forum, and he said it's from. Let's have a look here. We've got Archie. Let me explain a few things. People here love watches. Simple as that. What's Trail Boss?
Archie, you were king.
They love them not as badges of wealth, but as amazing little machines you can wear as pieces of art. The reason a lot of the folks here love watches are a lot more pure than those people who buy watches simply as a display of conspicuous wealth. Half of them are up to their eyeballs in debt anyhow. People here have a far greater working knowledge of watches. They are not afraid to pull them apart, service, repair, or modify. They know more about the brand history and, most importantly, are not snobs like your average TRF or the Rolex Forum or Time Zone members. There you go. So it's
Archie, I think you forget who you are. You are the king troll, and you've let it go. You know you're the king troll.
Oh, Dodger's fallen off.
You'll probably come
Dodger's
back.
fallen off. I am the king troll.
You are the king troll, Archie, and I can see the little smiling face. You knowing it, and you forgot who you
you're
are.
Right. You're right. I am the king troll, aren't I?
Who else gets banned from alt forums?
Yes, you're right. You are right. Okay.
So anyway, Archie, let me ask you a Patek question. If I were going to get my first Patek Philippe, I know nothing about them, what would you recommend as a first Patek Philippe?
Well, you know a lot about them because you've been watching this forum for ages, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I have been watching you. That's how I learned about them. I didn't know nothing about them till I seen your channel. Yeah. But what would you recommend as if? What were your first Patek?
What's your budget? Danny?
That's irrelevant. Just
okay.
As a first Patek, what you recommend?
You remember you were saying to me before you loved my 5196.
I love that. I do love that.
I think it's too small. Okay.
Right.
Be completely honest with you. Okay.
This is why I'm asking you. I'm asking for you.
I would say I reckon that new one that's come out, the 6119. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon that is bloody perfect.
Is the 6119? Is that a Calatrava? Like
yes, it is. It's the hobnail bezel one. I'll call it up.
Yeah,
Danny, let's call it up on the screen, okay? I'll call it up for you. Let's call this baby up. So it's the Patek. I think these are beautiful. They're a big size. They're a nice big size, Danny. I'll see if I can find one 5196 comparing the two. Just trying to find a comparison photo. You can see one of these.
Do you know these newer ones, Archie? Are they less delicate?
No, they're all fucking delicate. There's no such thing as a... They're delicate because they're... Okay, they're delicate because they're dainty little dress watches. When they're delicate... I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I say, Rolex is more robust, well, a Rolex is still very fucking delicate as well. Let's not make any mistakes. You want to be careful with a Rolex as well. Here we go. This is a 6119, which is a Calatrava, more modern size, Danny. That's
can you zoom in a picture so I can see it properly?
Sure, I can for you. Let me grab the next super chat. We got a super chat from Ali Barber 69, $5. Is there any aftermarket device to put on a day-date president class to prevent it from coming undone? No, not a rubber strap. Oh, okay. If it's coming undone, that's probably because the clasp itself is a little bit worn. Okay, you need to take that in. I would take it into If you had an independent watchmaker, they can push it out a bit, which will make it tighter. This is on the clasp. But if you don't, you can always take it to Rolex, and hopefully they don't want to replace the bloody thing. But it needs to be tweaked. That's the problem. It's nothing. It shouldn't. I've had a few presidents, and they shouldn't be loose. Sirocco sales, $3. Are you leaving the hotel today or staying in again? I went out all yesterday. I went out. I went in, saw. I went to Paragon. I went to Food Loft. I went to Jim Thompson Museum. And then I went out, I ate at the hotel. Here we go. I was going to plan on staying in a bit today. We got another super chat from Patel Philippe, $10. And $10 for Patel. Danny, Archie is the king troll. AC3, pull up the forum post from Watch Lords. I sent you to your WhatsApp and read, Danny, some of the comments responding to your trolling. Let me find that. Just before we do that, let me say to you, Danny, Patek's are delicate. Even the Nautilus is delicate. All watches are delicate, right?
Right.
Patek is a lot more delicate than Rolex. Okay, but okay, so you buy one, right? You wear it whenever you feel like wearing it. It's your choice. I don't like it when people say, "Oh, it's a dress watch. I don't go out." Dodger was saying, "I don't go out anymore in a suit." Well, that doesn't mean you can't wear a dress watch. Okay, I wear a dress watch in these clothes. Okay.
Yeah, I just
overlean, pants tucked in. I wear it, and I don't give a shit. I bought my watches not for other people. I bought them for myself. Do you understand?
I do. This is what I'm saying. I'd just wear it as a watch. I won't wear it because I'm going to a black tie event. I'd just wear it as a watch. So I'm asking.
At a black tie event, you can wear a Submariner. You can wear whatever you want. This is not 1986.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd just wear it whenever.
Any analog watch these days, when I say analog, I mean not a fucking Apple watch, just an analog, is a dress watch, man. You can wear whatever the fuck. This is in this society. Like, do you wear a tie much? Do you wear tie? Most people don't wear ties anymore. Do you even have a tie?
Yeah, I've got a tie. I don't wear it. Only when I'm in court.
He's a villain. Danny's a bit of a villain. Yeah. You know what I mean, Danny?
When I'm saying, is it delicate, do you mean the movement's delicate? Like, I don't know, I'm a bit heavy-handed.
No, okay. What I mean is, number one, let's look at this. When I say delicate, it is the movement, the strap. Firstly, we're not dealing with a bracelet, we're dealing with a leather strap. So you don't want to get that wet unnecessarily. Then you look at the actual metal itself. It's like a day date. They're a lot more delicate than a steel watch, aren't they? Then you look at things like, is the movement more delicate? Yes, it is. A Rolex is a lot more utilitarian movement, steel plates and cogs, whereas in a Patek, you're using a lot more precious metal. They're thinner. Their tolerances are going to be, you drop one of those, you could fuck it up. Yeah. They're far more delicate. Okay. Let me explain it to you. Okay. Probably the best way to explain this to you is, what's the difference between a Vauxhall Cavalier and a Rolls Royce? Like, it's two different type of things, aren't they?
Yeah, but they do the same job. And do you mean as in like the Rolls Royce, it's a bit more delicate, as in you won't bang it up curbs and stuff?
Well, you can bang up curbs and that, but it's going to cost you a fortune to fix, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, not much about cars actually, but my brother was telling me them Bentley Continentals, the older ones, they're quite cheap now.
They're very cheap. Do you want to buy one, Danny?
My brother's going to buy one.
What? A Continental? That's the 2-door one.
I think so. I mean, my knowledge in cars is absolutely rubbish. But yeah, he was showing me one. It was a nice looking thing.
There's actually some really good videos on YouTube on these sort of cars.
He's a car nut. He just into cars. He had an bath
Here we
before
go.
that.
I just pulled up the posting on here. Yeah, I'm a troll.
It's not on screen.
Sorry, Archie. I watched two. Sorry, it's not on the stream. This is the posting. Sorry, Archie. I watched 2 minutes of one of your videos several months ago. I can't care about a man's purse collection. It's trolling here. I think you should create Archie Delaente channel, then go die. Archie should focus on shutting the fuck up. There's just some trolls here.
I bet when you fucking read them, you were sat back laughing to yourself, weren't you?
Yeah.
That same grin you've got on your face now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, well, what can you say?
You forgot who you are, Archie, and you need to bring this viciousness back.
Yeah, that could be a point.
You need to remember, Archie, all these channels have started because of you.
Oh, look at this, someone here.
Look at your face, enjoying it.
Nasty comments here. I don't know. I don't.
Did you turn it off because that comment that we're just going to come up with picture on?
No, it's just shit comments. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I mean, I've done the streaming for so long now.
Do you know what? I do get that. You've been doing it day in, day out for 15 years, is it now?
No, probably no. The streaming, I haven't done it for 15 years. I started that. You know, I used to do
not the live streaming. I mean, just all in all, it can be pretty tiring, can't it?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, look, the streaming's not. I like the streaming, but sometimes it gets to you. There's some nastiness there, which just pisses you off at times.
I first found you, right, because I forgot what watch I was looking at. So first thing you do, go on YouTube. I typed in, I watched a few guys and they were boring life at me going, no, it's this, that, and other, you know, with the posh, shitty voices on. And then I went on yours and I seen a loud guy shouting, obnoxious, and I thought, this is my kind of guy. And I thought, and ever since then, I've just fucking followed watching you. Because I like how you deliver it. You don't try to be a posh bastard, and when you do, you make a mockery of it. And that's what I like.
Yeah, I see what you mean, sir.
Down to earth.
You're a good geezer. You're a good geezer there, sir.
Cheers, man.
You're a good guy.
But you must have been doing something right while watching.
Yeah. No, that's good to hear. You're still watching, man. It's a tough gig. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you take things. Look, I don't know. Sometimes, I suppose this trip has been I'm a bit worn out from this trip. I just feel a bit let down. Okay.
What do you feel let down by? Let's talk serious. What do you feel let down by?
I feel let down, right, by the fact that, you know, the boys think that the guys, I wanted to go out and more mix with them, but Marcelo's streaming every 5 minutes. I'm not there to help his stream, am I?
No, but it would have been nice.
I'm not going anywhere with them. I'm not going anywhere with them if he's streaming. End of fucking story.
Why didn't you just say that in the beginning? and that would have saved you a lot of headache. Instead, you caught the shit for it because you didn't say nothing. If you'd have just said, "Look,
I'm trying to be more
doing
diplomatic."
Fuck
I was trying to be more
diplomatic. I don't watch it for diplomacy. I watch it because
well, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not going anywhere with fuckheads for streaming everywhere, am I?
No, but you should have just said that in the beginning, Archie, yeah, and then people wouldn't understand. But because you didn't say, "Oh," people thought, including myself.
And I never invited him along. It was never my trip. You got to realize this. This was Lux's wedding. It was never my trip.
Like I say, Archie, people, including myself, thought, "Fucking hell, Archie's been a boring cunt," right? But now you've mentioned because you didn't want to give him no content. If you'd have mentioned that in the beginning, people would have understood. And I think that's what's let you down.
Yeah.
But then you said you were trying to be diplomatic, so I get that. I would like to see you do something.
It disappoints me too. It disappoints me. I mean, Narc's a real shit. He's come out and said things. No one on Marcelo's stream said, "Oh, don't do that, Narc. That's shit." They couldn't care. Oh, okay. I mean, Jamie's a fucking fair weather friend. If ever there was a fair weather friend, Jamie's a fair weather friend. When things are great and wonderful, oh yeah, let's talk about this. It's all wonderful, but any hard graft needs to be done. He's not really there for you. And Roland, I don't want to be fucking micromanaged by his fucking girlfriend. Okay?
But how did she micromanage you? What I don't get is
when Marcelo lost his fucking passport, she wanted to ring up the airport and try and get them to find it and do this. I said she wanted us to go back and have a look for it. It's not my fucking problem. Fuckhead lost his stuff. Nothing to do with me, sunshine. I didn't steal it. I didn't take his stuff. Nothing to do with me. I don't care. I don't like the guy.
I just think it don't matter now. It's happened now. I just think you should have said in the beginning, "Look, I don't want out to do with this guy. I don't want to give him any content," and that would have saved your ass. But do you know what? Better late than never. You've said it now, and the same people will be watching, so they'll understand. I would like to see you going out gonzoing, not to film prostitutes and that or taking balloons. I don't expect you to do anything like that. But I would like you to gonzo some scenery or some stuff because it's your stomping ground, isn't it, Bangers?
Yeah, I do miss it, you know. This is the hotel I stayed with Suckerhorn in.
Flip him over, Archie. Oh, I'm glad we're friends again now, Paul.
That's the thing that's sad too. Plastic's left. He had some great characters on the show. He's gone. He's not coming back, is he?
No.
Very sad. Here we go. We got Mr. Valju, $10. Archie, classic Archie tonight, telling us like it is. I miss this side of you in this piece. One-to-one timepiece conversations, passing down knowledge to the next generation. We got Patel Philippe, $5. Can you read out your post I sent you to WhatsApp from SG Rolex Club? Thanks, SG Rolex Club. What the fuck is SG Rolex Club? Oh, that was the Singapore Rolex Club.
Actually, Herman wants to know why you called him stupid.
Because he's a fucking arsehole, Herman, at times. I lick his ass and say he's a good piano player, then he comes up with stupid things at times.
Yeah, but I admit he is a good piano player. He's brilliant.
He's brilliant. But he says to me, I don't want to talk about my personal life going to Japan. I don't need to be micromanaged by him either. Okay, he's another one. I don't need to be micromanaged by Herman. Okay, he's appreciated Herman, but I don't need to fucking I don't need you to find me a fucking hotel. I got Agoda. You know, I don't really need your help to find these fucking things. But that's what I mean. Herman, I don't understand Herman at times. I really don't understand him. Okay, he kind of Well, he's a nice enough guy. Herman's a nice enough guy, but fuck, Herman, I told you in private, my wife's family and her don't get on. I don't need you to fucking bring it up on my stream for you. He just pisses me off. He's another one who fucking annoys me at times.
Who's the top 5 that you don't like on the streams, Archie, or not your top 5? Or top 3, I'll make it easy. Top 3.
Top 3. And where's that fucking snake guy gone? He's not coming on anymore.
What snake guy? Mikey?
Yeah, where the fuck's he gone?
Message him and see if he's coming on. I've seen him on streams here and there.
Other streams?
Well, no, your streams, but like the dungeon and that.
We got a super chat from William Gaudrian, €2. I still miss the time when you had gold. Well, I'm getting some gold pieces. I've got that Breguet. I want to get that JLC in the future. The master compressor. You know the master compressor? That's a big chunky monkey watch there, Danny.
The compressor, it were a nice watch, but I think you should get what you want rather than settling. I think you've got this idea in your head. I want to make a gold collection. So whatever gold's coming up, you're going for.
Yeah, it's good bang per buck. You understand?
How much is it? Or do you not want to say? It's
16,000 Australian. 16,400 Australian.
So about 12. Okay. So about 12 grand. UK.
No, it's less than that.
Is that? Yeah, in fact, it's a lot less than that, isn't it? It's nearly half.
16.4 AUD to GBH. Wait, GBP. £8.5. £8,500.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the deal that's getting you because it's 8.5? Well, 8.5 grand, or is it because you like the watch?
I like the watch at that price.
Yeah, so it's the deal. You do like the watch. If that watch worked out to be 14 grand.
We've got ABC joining us. Hello, ABC. How are you?
Hello, Archie.
We got
that.
Hey,
Archie, I think you need some love from Blighty, so I thought let me join you as well.
Hey, thank you. Now, this was my struggle on getting watches. Basically, I was teasing these guys. These are pretentious Singaporeans. Yeah, this was. Oh, that remember. This was my collection. Look at that. Explorer 1, 5107. Explorer 2, the Vacheron, and oh man, these were the days. Look at these watches. Fuck. These were the days.
Vacheron.
Oh, is that the Guilloche Mark III dial or Archie? It looks too dated, that Vacheron, Archie.
It's a bit fucking small.
It looks very dated. Looks like a dirty old man had wear it.
Yeah, I was trolling. Yeah, I like trolling. I did like trolling. Okay, you're right. You're right, Danny. I never really thought of it, right? But I love trolling. And I got kicked out, so I had to start my own sort of club for trolling.
You didn't just like trolling. Actually, you didn't just like trolling. You were good at it. You were the master at it. You were.
Yeah. I could get booted with one posting.
Exactly.
That's
a fair point.
Trolling's great fun.
ABC, how are you, my friend, man? How are you,
I'm
man?
Good,
it's been a long time.
Good. Yeah, it's been a while. Just been going to sleep at normal times.
Fuck. Hey, I want to ask both of you guys. You guys are from the UK. I want to ask you something.
Yep. Far away.
Do you think I should make an effort to go to the UK this year?
Of course.
The reason I ask that is, I mean, economy's kind of changing a bit, okay? Economy's not what it was. And I can I can go. Paul Thorpe wants me to go. We got that Watch D. Watch D's got the watch show. I might even go just for a short time. Yeah, Tam wants me to go. What do you reckon, guys? You guys are in the UK. You're in the coal face. Do you reckon I should go?
Yeah, we're kind of counting on
Would you visit me, Danny, if I came?
I'm trying to come. It's just like June, July, August are really busy months for me. So I'm trying. I want to come.
Okay, you're in England, but aren't you?
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute drive in the Vauxhall.
What in the fucking
in the Vauxhall Cavalier?
How far away are you?
Fucking probably about 200 miles away or something.
200 miles. That's a fair distance.
That's what I'm saying, and it's hard for me to get block days.
Fuck. You work for yourself, but Danny, don't you?
Yeah.
He works for the management.
I'm going to turn up and slap your ass, Archie, and say, how's it going, big boy?
Yeah.
Oh, waiting for that reply. That's 100% there, Pat.
So tell me this. The UK, can I ask you something? I'm thinking about coming to the UK for a month. I don't want, London is so fucking expensive. Where should I position myself? I like the countryside. Where would you position yourself? You got any ideas?
Yorkshire Dales. If you like the countryside, go to Yorkshire Dales.
The Yorkshire Dales, that's what it's called, is it?
Yeah.
Danny, you know Archie's dad's from Huddersfield.
Huddersfield, yes.
Yeah. They do a good chicken shop now where his dad used to live. Called Marston's. Archie'd love it.
Yeah, and then there's Showcase. He's not far from, he's in, I think, near York or somewhere like that. So yeah, there's a fair bit to do. I'd probably, maybe, I think Manchester. I think Manchester would be a good place. Good old monkey. I can hear you go, "Hey Archie, hey Archie, you want to go?"
Or Strange Ways.
Go Manchester.
That's what it's called. It's the Yorkshire Dales. Is that correct?
Yeah. Or what do they call that other one? There's another part.
Oh, that's where All Creatures Great and Small is from, isn't it?
I don't have a fucking clue. But they're called Creatures Great and Small.
They are a series of valleys in the Pennies, arranged in the hills of London. Ah, fuck. Fuck, you're actually on the money, Danny. That's exactly right.
Do you want the
what can I get a car for? What can I get a second-hand Beamer for in the UK? Okay.
What?
500 quid. Can I get a good BMW for 500 quid?
What do you?
Maybe.
No?
Maybe.
Used?
No, not 500 quid. No.
To borrow or to keep.
It's a motor. I want to get a motor, Danny. I want a motor.
Yeah, for rental or for keeps.
Fucking keep it. How much would you spend? What is a decent car? I suppose. How long is a piece of string?
Hey, Donny, that Southern Git HR is saying the North is shite. Tell him to fuck off, mate.
What does he know? That guy says he's mixed race, but it's white.
The Southern Fairy.
Mixed race, but he's whiter than me.
You Southern Fairy. He's saying North is shite.
I think he lives in North. Don't be ashamed of where you live, HR. Be proud.
You should do a tour of the North. You've got team tickers. Got Danny, me in the Midlands.
Is that anywhere near York? Where James
I could get to York. I could get to York easier than I could get to London.
Because I really want to get to York because it's got the train museum. You know, the museum.
You would actually like York because it's got a lot of museums and stuff there.
Mm.
And you're into that sort of shit, aren't you? So
I'd like to have a look.
Lake Districts is nice as well.
I think Yorkshire Dale sounds pretty damn good. You can be Airbnb a place. Is accommodation available there reasonable?
You can get a
Yeah,
log
you
cabin.
can actually.
Get a log cabin. Actually, have a jacuzzi and that in it.
Fuck.
I don't know what your
It's
signal will be
15
like though.
they got bad Wi-Fi, have they?
I don't know. Saying that, if they've got Wi-Fi, that'll be all right. But if you're using
I thought
like
England's so
your
small, you'd
3G,
have great Wi-Fi everywhere, wouldn't you?
Oh
you'd have thought
no,
so. You'd have thought so. But
only
no.
in the big cities.
Look Lake District up as well.
Okay. Yorkshire Lake District or what Lake District?
Just type in Lake District. Type in Lake District.
Lake District is more kind of Lancashire than Yorkshire.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What sort of stuff do you want to do in
Why does
countryside?
anyone live out there? Why doesn't anyone live out there?
They do.
Because Fred West buried all bodies.
That's Gloucester, isn't it?
It's where?
Fred West.
Yeah, Gloucester.
Fred West.
No, sorry, not Fred West. What other one?
Oh
Fucking
no!
all in Moors. Saddleworth.
No, the isn't it Hindley and Brady? Oh
Yeah,
god,
fucking
such
Saddleworth Moor.
savage beasts. Those two.
We got some advice here. Mr. Valju, $5. Archie, model your visit to the UK after Steve Coogan's trek in the trip.
What sort of thing do you want to go there for? For the peace and quiet?
Yeah, I always liked. I wanted to explore a bit in England, you know.
But what?
Archie, why don't you go to Belfast in Ireland? You can see Nico, you can see Gary, you can see some great Irish folk, so you can.
No, I just want to go and see some of the UK because London is so fucking dear that'll kill me there. You know that's not really affordable, is it?
No, it's not really for a month. Maybe you could probably stretch it out to about. Look, if you're not central London, forget central London. You could probably stretch it out to about a couple of weeks. Get an Airbnb, book it in advance.
Get you sent an ETAP, 1850 each. You and Miss Lai.
It's I got to be honest with you there. What are you looking at? How did you? What are you buying, ABC? What's happened with your watches? Talk to me.
Yeah, nothing, man. Absolutely nothing's going on with watches. I've got to do. When you back to Australia?
End of the month. Why?
Yeah, I've always thought I want to do a live collection review on the show.
Yes.
Gonna give some cash, have it reviewed with an expert panel. I don't know whether you can handpick the panel. You've got to get those lot to come on, but one of the usual suspects, maybe.
We wanted Bear.
Bear's
very good.
Bear's always. I don't know. Bear's out of action, isn't he? For a while.
He's coming back soon. He's dealing with a little bit of personal. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Which we all have to do sometimes, unfortunately. But yeah, there's Tan. Sard would be good, even though he would be very savage with my collection.
Is that?
This is garbage. This is shitter. ABC, why do you like shitters? You love shitters.
A lot of message Sard. Talk to him for a while.
Yeah, the usual suspects. I've just caught bits here and there from the usual crowd, like GMT. He's been on quite a bit. I catch a bit of Luxy Poo in my mid-morning.
Yeah, how is Luxy Poo going?
Yeah, I've got to actually speak to him. on a show and congratulate him on his lady wife making an honest man out of him.
Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah,
That was really good news, don't you think?
of course. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she's lovely. She's really nice. I got to tell you, she's really nice.
Let me do this.
Nice, yeah. And Lux is a top bloke, top geezer.
Yeah. Just hang on one tick. I'm just turning something around.
BC, do you know Lux got fired and then rehired in 5 minutes yesterday?
Really?
Archie lost his shit with him. I fucking need this shit. You can fuck off. You're fucking fired. 5 minutes later, he got his job back.
Do you reckon Arch actually said, "So Marcelo, tell me something. Why are you such a fucking cunt?"
Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm really proud that Lux got married. Hitch, that was really good. I didn't really want to overstep the mark with his wedding and that. There, he's quite a private guy, you know. We didn't really want to. Like that's the other thing too. We kind of wanted to keep things private because the problem is people just look at us, Lux and me, as cannon fodder for a laugh. They just think, oh, get him to do this, get him to do that, and sometimes it's not funny.
Archie, do you think you'd share a room with Marcelo?
You know what? After sharing a room with Tim, I don't think I'd ever share a room with anybody. That's it. Besides a lady. I don't think I would ever share a room with anybody. Okay?
What Mrs. Lie?
You know, I would only share a room with a lady. That's how I said, a lady. I would never share a room with another guy, especially streamers.
What about a lady boy?
And Marcelo, to be honest with you, with Marcelo, he's extremely selfish fuck. Like he had no regard for people. Like Mental Jock said to me, we're in a $300 a night room. He just doesn't respect. He just takes it for granted. He doesn't really respect anything anyone's done for him. He's just very selfish fuck. We got Patel Philippe, $5. I heard Marcelo stank like a sewer. Is that true? Please answer for Sirocco. When Marcelo came off the plane, he really, and I heard someone tried to say, oh, that's because his shirt was wet. That sounds like fucking bullshit to me. Can I tell you the truth there, Danny? That sounded like fucking bullshit. He stank fucking pungent. Like, the only time I've smelt something that bad, I used to drive taxis, and some of the guys didn't wash. That's the only time I've smelled anything. Like there was one particular guy who didn't wash. He had a once a week wash, and that's how Marcelo smelled. Pungent, really fucking foul stuff. This was not a wet sock. These are not wet socks we're talking about. This was a real fucking. And I said to Marcelo,
"Have you got the other day?" Was Marcelo playing snooker?
Hormone problem. I think Marcelo might have a hormone problem.
Was he playing snooker the other day, Danny?
He was, yeah, he was playing snooker. He said he was good at it and he lost.
Who was he playing?
Those were some girls in the bar, I think he was playing. But I got to be totally honest with you, Marcelo himself there, you know what? That dude, I helped him. When everyone abandoned him, I said, hey, I'll help you. He's ungrateful shit. That's what he is. He's ungrateful shit.
You can't hate him, though, actually. You can't hate Marcelo. I've tried.
I don't hate him, but I don't necessarily want to. I don't think he's as dumb as he pretends to be.
Oh, he's fucking. Obviously, he's not dumb. Look at watches he's got. Not fucking stupid.
I don't know if he's happy in his life. If I was running a restaurant, There's no way in the world I would fuck off for 5 days. And he seems...
What you've got to remember, Archie, he's not been away for 16 years or something. So when he goes on...
So he says, but who knows the truth? And the other thing is, he's a bit of a selfish fuck. He's one of these guys, you can tell he doesn't have children. He's just a selfish fuck. You know how guys, people who don't have kids, you can just tell they're selfish individuals? That's Marcelo to a T. Selfish fuck. And
it's got Tabitha.
Sorry?
It's got Tabitha, his bird. That's his kid.
Yeah, he's a... I'll be honest with you, I think he's just a fucking nasty fuck. I really... He doesn't do anything.
He's harmed. He doesn't...
No,
he's really well.
He went there to stream and make money.
Hey, go fucking squap yourself.
Go squap yourself.
He's supposed to be in an alliance with us.
I don't think he's nasty. I don't think he's malicious.
He's supposed to be in an alliance with us, and he streams whenever he feels like it. He's just
okay. Sometimes his loyalty kind of wanes a bit. I'll give him that, or give you that. Sorry. But
Marcelo would sell himself out, so I don't know why you even bother. He'll sell himself out, Marcelo, so I wouldn't even worry. It makes me laugh. I've got to hand it to him. He has done.
When he was dancing at the airport.
Who else goes on a live stream and puts the bird's head in his mouth?
And he was in that chicken dance at the airport when he met Archie and Lux.
Hey, why? We got party at the fucking bangers.
Yeah, but he's filming every 5 minutes, and he wonders why I don't go there. Is because I'm not interested in helping the cunt one iota. Okay, there you go. I don't have to be nice to him either, do I? I don't need to be sucked in by his pathetic fucking shtick. I'm not here to help him. Simple as that.
Yeah, I get that. You're your own man. You can do what you want. But I just think you should have said in the beginning, I don't want to be there because I don't want to give him any content. And I think that would have saved yourself a lot of bullshit. I know you're not bothered anyway.
Sure. And then he comes out. I said, guys, let's have a boys' night out together. He comes with 60 baht. You are fucking joking.
Is that like £3?
I went with 9,600 baht. Okay, that's what I went with. Okay.
Is 60 baht like 40 pence?
Is it 30 baht to a pound? That's a couple. Had a couple of quid.
I'm sure it's about 60 pence.
Oh boy. Hold on, didn't
£1.30.
Oh, £1.30.
£1.30.
I could get you a 5-pack of Chuckies. I get you a 4-pack of Cadbury's Flake or something.
Hey, why?
I mean, it just really.
Didn't you fucking laugh to yourself, Archie? Archie, when he pulled 60 baht out, didn't you just laugh to yourself and think, fucking hell? Could you buy your drink for 60 baht, Arch? What could you buy for 60 baht?
Lux will know.
60 baht, you know, I mean, seriously, 60 baht. I mean, we're supposed to be going out. How are you going to buy a round of drinks for the boys? So a round of drinks would easily be 1,000 baht, okay? Because it's 120 baht a drink, and we're supposed to be about 6 of us. So it's going to cost you almost 1,000 baht, okay?
And
that's not including a lady drink or two, okay?
Archie.
I mean, if you can't even buy a round of drinks, right? And you don't need to buy too many rounds of drinks because there's so many of us. There's 6 of us. That's the 6th Street, you know. But I can tell you one thing is I'm not fucking paying for his drinks. Unappreciative fuck whilst he's getting super chats coming in. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Send money
And,
now.
I mean, seriously, he's ungrateful. He's ungrateful shit. I helped him. I was the only person who stood by him when things were shit with him. I was the only person who said, hey, oh,
The signal gone.
It will have done. He'll be using his Vodafone SIM card again, won't
And Marcelo cracks me up. He is hilarious.
Oh, you've got to give me his due. He's done everything people have asked. Is that a snake? He's fucking... Well, he's done loads of things. I can't remember.
He's taken a lot of stick from a lot of people for a long time. He's resilient. I gotta give him that.
He has. You can't
can take anything.
You can't hate him, can you? It pissed me off once when he fucking banned us all. But then I see him come on the stream and do something daft, and I think, how can I hate this guy? It's fucking funny. you can't.
You Baba Ganoush face can't.
You say fucking gay hamburger face in the fucking wolf's voice say fucking me right
Luck, you stick your war's voice up your ass.
Oh, Doc's here. Doc.
Hey, Doc.
How's it going, guys? Are we on the air or?
We're on the air. Archie's just having problems with his phone.
On the air, man.
I wonder if he's still talking to his phone, not realising he's gone off.
How's it going, Doc?
It's going okay. It's been a while. I've been working a little too hard these days.
When are you doing that thingy stream, Doc?
The moon thing?
Well, just one of the conspiracy theory streams.
I need to find out from CIA and from also Angelic, because I don't know when the thought is. I think it's going to be in a couple weeks, but could be the beginning of the month, next month.
Right.
We got to advertise it a little bit when the decision is made of exactly when it's going to happen. So
some proper analysis about the Kennedy conspiracy with Bear, Curly, you, Tommy. That was proper documentary stuff.
Well, I think that let's just say I think a lot of heads will explode when we talk about the moon.
When is this, Doc?
I don't know. I'm waiting on Angelic and
oh yeah, Angelic was part of it as well.
Angelic's part of it, Tommy's part of it, and I'm part of it, but the exact date. Oh, and I think Curly's running the clips. So I think he's part of it.
We should. Do you think we should get TW on there? Saying, "Got the comms, Doc. We got the comms."
I fucking love TW. It's fucking fun.
He's comedy gold.
It's brilliant.
Can I ask you something, Doc?
Yes, sir.
Whether we went to the moon or not, does it really matter?
Well, some say it does and others that it doesn't, but if it didn't matter, I don't think people would be worked up into such a frenzy if it didn't matter. So I tend to think it probably does.
Okay.
Arch, there's a super chat.
I think that it's when people wake up to what governments are capable of. That's why it matters.
Doc, can you announce a super chat, please?
You mean Archie?
Here we go. AC3. What hypothetically could 6,900 Thai baht, 9,600 Thai baht take a lonely cello if he were to head where you were proposing? Oh, I tell you this now. I was going to I was going to take him to. We were going to go to Nana, Soy Cowboy. We were going to go to some of the bars, just have a look around, fun night. He could have done. He could have had it. You know, it was just. You got to take enough money to have a bit of fun. I mean, I had money. He turns up with 60 baht, and I'm thinking to myself, fuck. I got Roland. Roland's being micromanaged by his girlfriend. He's not going to be able to do much. And I'll be honest with you, the whole thing was a bit of a fizzer. I made time to come and see yous and have fun out there, and no one wanted to go.
Yeah.
Now, in all fairness, they said, "Oh, we wanted you to come when we were at this TJ's bar," but they were filming with Marcelo. I mean, why would I go there? And I mean, this event wasn't an ArchieLuxury event. This event was supposed to be, what's the whole point of this trip? And it was to help Lux celebrate his wedding. That's what it was. So let's not forget that. It wasn't necessarily for business. It was to celebrate the fact that he's now married. That was the whole point.
I think, wasn't it also that Lux requested the opposite of Gonzo? I thought he didn't want it to be.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't want it streamed, and that's fair enough. I mean, it's his wedding.
Exactly.
But you know, I kind of feel a little let down, to be totally honest with you. I feel let down. Okay, I do feel let down. Okay. But hey, it doesn't matter. It is what it is, you know. I mean,
let down by whom?
You know, you can only do what you can do. A man can only do what a man can do, you know.
ABC asked me to do this. Archie.
You know, we had a great time, Doc. When me and you stayed together, we had great fun. Here we go. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. What first went through your mind when you found out that the 10,000 bottle of Israeli wine Marcelo specifically held from you was corked? Hey, I don't know much about Israeli wine. I'll be honest with you. It's wasted on me. You know what? I never wanted nothing from him. I took one gift from him ages ago. He sent a bloody watch to my son. And every fucking 5 minutes on the trip, he keeps reminding me, I sent your son this. I gave you this. You know what? If you're going to fucking give something, just give the fucking thing and forget about it. Don't have to remind me every fucking 5 minutes. I don't really want to accept any gifts from him.
Didn't you give him a watch?
He gave Lux a watch.
Didn't you give your son a watch as well?
Yeah, and I never. Okay, and then I'm supposed to stream, link to him for fucking eternity. You know what? I wish I never fucking accepted it. Okay. Sorry.
I think he meant well with that gift. I don't think there was any.
I wish I never accepted it.
I don't think there was any ulterior motive behind it.
When I got the shits with him, first thing he mentions is, "But I gave you this watch." He's just a fucking Indian giver. I'm sick of it. And we got another super chat. Apes, £5. AC3 is Roland's girlfriend Thai. Also, you think he gets pegged? Well, I never met Roland's girlfriend. I never seen her. I never met her. I never spoke to her. All I know is Roland's on the fucking phone to her every fucking 5 minutes. And it's kind of annoying. Okay? It's really fucking annoying. Okay? We got a super chat from Little Dave, $2. AC3, who is more obnoxious, Marcelo or the Narc? Good question. That's actually a really, really good question. Without a doubt, it'd have to be the Narc. Narc is next level annoyance.
I don't mind Narc. I know, obviously, he's very confrontational.
You heard about that breakdown with Mental Jock? That's completely out of order, man. The
Say
guy.
that again? What happened?
He alleged that Mental Jock's medals are fake, and Mental Jock really. Yeah, I mean, Mental Jock fell for the bait. He fell for it.
He's a wind-up merchant, but that's kind of that's part of the magic that makes him.
He's just a fucking cunt. And
he's our cunt.
He is a cunt.
But he's our cunt. He's our own.
He's
on our side. He's on our team.
I'm angry at him at the moment. That's all.
Yeah.
He probably sees that as a positive.
That'll subside. That'll subside. I'm sure he'll kiss and make up soon. How many times has he fallen out with Curly? Then he makes up, and then they're back on streams. It's been a while now, actually, but yeah. Oh, and Narc's a tennis player. Okay, cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah, Narc is full of shit, to be completely honest with you.
He's entertainment. He's very compelling to listen to. He's very compelling to watch. Well, obviously, we don't really watch him, but he makes for very compelling viewing.
I think Narc is just a fucking vicious cunt who should be fucking moved to the side. He's just
But I think
nasty.
that's what people like.
Yeah, but it's all fun when until it's you he starts picking it, you know.
True, yeah. I've never felt the full brunt of Narc, but I know people
What's he going to do? Push. He's going to push Mental Jock not to stream anymore. Mental Jock used to enjoy the streaming.
Yeah, Mental Jock. Mental Jock's very. He's a very sensitive soul.
He's a nice guy. Mental Jock's a lovely guy.
He is, yeah. He's a very gentle soul, and yeah, he's very. I really love it.
Yes, we got another super chat's come in here. Patel Philippe, $10. AC3, let me say this one thing outside of my troll character. Roland spent hours running your stream. Your interpretation of him managing was him simply trying to help with content. Let it go. Okay.
And Roland's actually bankrolled quite a few Luxury shows as well.
Roland's been a fan of yours since he was like 14. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's one. I'm not gonna let you talk shit. Okay, I apologize. Okay, maybe I'm just in a bit angry. That's all. Okay, maybe he was trying his best. I don't dislike Roland. Okay.
Roland's a good guy. Good bloke.
Jamie, on the other hand, is very fair weather. He's very fair weather at times.
Oh, I've met Jamie, and it was only one evening for dinner.
We met him together. Remember?
No, I met him separately. No, Jamie had gone the day before.
Oh, okay.
I met Jamie separately. He was near Birmingham, so I visited him and had a chat. He was a good guy, top guy.
Yeah, he's a nice. Look, maybe I'm just in a bad mood after a few things have happened, okay? I'm angry that, no one sort of stood up when Narc said things and said, hey, this is shit. I'm angry about a few things.
Well, I think people were expecting you to gonzo stream the way you do in Hong Kong. But Bangers is going to have a lot more colour. It's going to have a lot more sort of real
Who knows
world
what
as opposed to...
Who knows? Who fucking knows what anyone wants at times,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what the answer is, I have no fucking idea at times. I don't know. Sometimes you just get, I didn't want to stream to, it was Lux's event. I just wanted to come here and enjoy it. And I suppose, the problem is, maybe I just needed a bit of a break. I took it more of a holiday than actually a working gig. Maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
We could always just move forward and talk watches, or worst case scenario, car talk.
Doc, what have you bought? Tell me what you've bought. What have you done, Doc? Tell me what you've done.
Well, the most recent thing I've done, I went with a first Omega in space.
Oh yeah,
I was debating about a Speedmaster to get, but I'm actually quite in love with it. I would say that most of the time I don't think about my stolen Speedmaster anymore. I think that was oversized for my wrist, and the first Omega in space has the right size. No excess girth with the pusher protectors and all that stuff.
Archie, yeah. I am a fucking pontiff now, and you is fucking Western Zero.
Marcelo, you're a fucking cunt. You know that? You're a fucking useless cunt.
And send me back fucking watch. I send you, you fucking... you talk about me if you working mirror with? Huh? I mean,
what were you doing turning up with 60 baht in your pocket?
Oh, for the love of God's sakes. Archie, get over it. It is now in the past.
Move on. Move on.
Archie, you say you buy me fucking a meal from a restaurant and I only bring 60 baht because you say you buying me a fucking a meal from a restaurant, huh?
I'm not going anywhere near.
Don't threaten prostitute with your cock.
Huh? But Archie, why?
I didn't want to fucking party with you. Do you understand? I want to fucking party with you.
Archie, we do a fucking dancing and hi, we go party, yeah, fucking waxy pole wedding.
So, Marcelo, are you upset that Archie didn't hug you?
Guys, yeah, I'm going to say like this. Regarding, first of all, fucking Archie, he come and I say, Archie, you're not that fat, but fucking Waxy walk like a fucking bagel. And and I already, I say, Archie, don't worry, mate, because I fucking go party, Archie, grow up, you cunt.
And what about him saying that you smell quite bad?
He called me stinky. I'm not fucking stinky. Hey guys, what you expect? You fucking traveling for fucking 24 hours. You say, huh? In the festival, actually, send me my fucking watch back, you with a piece of cunt.
Oh, fuck you, Marcelo. I had enough of you.
Hey, fuck me, why? come on, mate.
Australia.
Huh? Yeah, you still come my restaurant in the fucking September?
Oh, dear. Will you give him a freebie, Marcelo? Will you give him a freebie?
Pontiff, he turn your fucking camera on because I am fucking Pontiff now. I am a fucking Ponticero. Hey, fucking turn on your camera, you fucking big boy.
Fuck you, Marcelo. I had enough of you, okay? I had enough of you.
Why?
On your stream.
Hey, Archie, fucking... You know, come on my stream and give me help. You're not giving me any fucking content. I come see you. I give you 100 gram steak in September, and you go say, yeah, fuck you, Marcelo, you witty piece of contest bitch.
Don't threaten hooker with your cock.
I got nothing to do with that guy, you know?
Why?
I had enough of you.
Oh, come on, mate. Come and be my friend, Archie. Don't take away.
Yeah. By the way,
you got bullied by plastic
funny
in
enough,
school.
I met you for 5 minutes.
Catfish, you motherfucker.
I met you. Wait a second. No, Danny, wait a second. Danny, wait a second. I met you for 5 minutes, and you said that I mentioned the words that I give to your son. How do I am telepathic with you? Do you have that in your mind? Because I met you only 5 minutes. Number one. Number two, you said, let's have a dinner. I want to eat. All dinner on me. Why? You know, even $60 was too much to bring. I don't even need to bring money. You know, you said everything is on you.
Going out for, you know what? You can get fucked, Marcelo. I never want to see you.
You know, it's funny you like to talk. You like to say lies.
Fucking miserable cunt.
Yeah.
Miserable fucking cunt. Miserable fucking cunt that you are.
Bring him back on.
I can get fucked. I'm not going to do anything to help him or his crap stream. That's for sure.
I think that might bring the views and super chats if you have him on live.
He's just a cunt. It's just, I don't need him. I don't need him. You know what? He does less than nothing for me, that guy. He's just a fucking ungrateful. Every 5 minutes I was with him on the trip, he said, I gave you this watch. I gave you the, you know, just fuck off. You know, I don't ever want to accept gifts from him, that's for sure. Just a fucking ridiculous. He lies. Marcelo lies. He lies. Doc, BBW. We got a super chat here from Patel Philippe, $5. I'm not going to lie. I was pleased to hear Marcelo cork the wine. It reminded me of a young Archie with his friend Maki. Now, actually, well, no, we didn't cork. Okay, so let's just clarify a few things here.
Hey, what about that? Why you fucking booting me from your wife's stream? I fucking I doing my content and you fucking not come my show, Archie. Why?
Send money now.
Come on, mate. Come be my friend.
I got to be honest with you. I just don't really want to have him in my life. I've done enough to help him, and he's never fucking. He's an ungrateful cunt, and I don't mean him any harm. But in the same token, why should I go out of my way to do things to help him?
Hey, listen, Archie, you want to come my show? You give me $1,000 and I wait you on my show. Archie, come on, mate. Why you bended me?
I got to be honest with you. It's difficult. Everything is difficult. It's And Lolex sent me some pictures. Now he's deleted it. Lolex, come on the stream and let's discuss his new watch.
Oh.
Ah, you were getting a what they fucking put on it in there. Actually, you see my fucking women's?
I see your what, sorry?
My fucking women's. Everybody talking about fucking women's. I get this, you know, back Cooney, you have to buy 10 to there to even fucking work at the fucking women's.
It
It's crazy.
is crazy.
It's actually a fucked up one.
It's crazy.
ABC, have you bought anything new lately?
I buy a Platona with my 51 birthday, and you not even give me fucking coffee full percent. Huh? Where was you, Archie?
Send money now. Send money now.
You know, in Hebrew we have a fucking saying that you don't scare a prostitute with a cock.
And we got some live footage coming to us from you or him. We got some footage coming through, guys.
Just crazy.
Got the comms, Arch. Got the comms.
The comms.
I go now, Archie. I go fire up a stream, and I webbo stream your ass.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, sorry, I'm fucking sleeping. I gotta go. I gotta drive for 10 hours today.
We had a good show. We had a good show. It's been a good show. This is who we're
ABC. Congratulations on your lady wife making an honest man out of you.
Oh, thank you.
And ditto.
Maybe I should talk like you when Mikey comes on. I should put my impression. Barbed wire and breeze blocks. Wow.
Yeah, I'm in prison. I'm in prison. just meeting a friend in prison.
It's supposed to be okay if you asked for it. So.
Wow.
So what's going on? Wow. Yeah, look.
Oh, lovely jail there that you have there.
How much is this hotel a night?
It's not a hotel. It's a fucking prison.
60 baht. Could be 60 baht.
In other words, honeymoon? It's like, I don't know.
No. I'll show you where I'm staying. The Best Western. You know the Best Western?
Oh wow, that's great. That's a good hotel, isn't it?
Cheap Charlie. It's all right.
We got a super chat from Madman.
So what's going on? What's happening?
I'm dying here, Danny. Yes, Danny, we love your.
Yes, we do.
And with your fucking super chat, you fucking big rose. Archie, you get the super chat.
Yes, super chat from Danny there. I'm dying here, Danny. There we go. Danny is a great guy there. Great
Not
guy.
Danny is a fat bald cunt.
Jeez.
He just got married, Marcelo. Come on.
Huh?
He just got married.
Archie. Fucking everyday millionaire in his fucking Rolls Royce.
Archie, super chat.
Hey, Archie, super chat.
We got
Roland Travel Channel.
Roland Travel Channel. 200 Thai baht. Archie, stop saying my girlfriend is micromanaging me. She only called me in the taxi to kindly help Marcelo with his bag.
Oh,
Stop
thank you,
bringing
buddy.
girlfriends and wives into this. It's low class and below the belt. No worries, Roland. In respect to your, I never met your girlfriend. I've never spoken to her. But fair enough.
It might
Fair enough,
okay.
Roland.
Hey, guys,
We love you, Roland. I'm sorry for being a bit hypercritical. I was just a bit cheesed off, but that's okay. Not you were actually quite a nice guy. You must admit, Lux, Roland was a lovely guy, wasn't he?
He was. He was.
He was lovely.
Actually, this is why I'm
lovely.
smoking
Roland
them
was
every
lovely.
day. And you're
Dodger,
not smoking
mental
spliff.
shock. They were very lovely.
Actually, come on, mate. Why you not come and have some fucking balloons and some fucking weed I smoking here in my picker?
Did we read Little Dave's super chat?
Huh? Actually ignoring me.
Little
Why?
Dave. Here we go. We got a super chat from Little Dave. Lux, how much you weigh? Over or under 300? You're under 300 pounds. Does it matter? Does it matter?
Weight ain't nothing but a number, man. Weight ain't nothing.
It doesn't matter. It's like
I'm
age.
going
Does
to say
age
what
matter?
this day. Wax is a fucking bagel.
How much do I weigh? Well, for a $20 super chat, I will go to the scales and I'll go fucking weigh myself live.
Hey
on
guys,
air.
you
How
hear
about
me? Hey guys, you hear me?
that? Can you hear me?
Hey guys. Ho, 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 ho. Hey yeah, buddy, what's
Hello,
it?
hello, testing.
Wow, you look like a fucking
Hello?
bagel.
Look, Marcelo,
Can you hear
Lux
me?
used to have a Rolls Royce.
Hello.
And the fucking for the love of God's sakes, he fucking have a what's worse than he fucking a millionaire, and he fucking have a so much fucking money. It works worse
Can
this
you
job
hear me?
from the fucking stream yesterday.
We can hear you, Lux.
All right, so for $20, I will go to the scales and I'll weigh myself.
Fuck you, I go Rebel stream, you cunts.
And then we got Patel Philippe, $5. Lux, was it par for the course in your mind when you saw that Marcelo corked the $10,000 wine? Now let's clarify this. Corked wine is when air has gotten in and destroyed the wine. If you have pieces of cork,
Yeah, it wasn't destroyed.
okay, so if you've got pieces of cork, that's no big fucking deal. No big deal.
And it was really funny because Marcelo said it was $5,000, and then Dodger says, "I just put $10,000 on the street."
Yeah,
It wasn't even $5,000. If you search, you'll see how much it's worth. It's hilarious. It's actually worth $1 million.
yes. Now that sounds fantastic. So tell us this: when are you heading back?
Today.
So you're driving tonight? Today? 12
Yeah,
hours.
today. No. From my current location, it's about 10 hours.
If I wanted to get there, I'd get there on a plane. Is that right?
To go where?
To where you
To
are.
my home?
Yeah,
To my
don't
home?
mention it.
I know.
It.
But to my home, yeah, you can get on an airplane. Yeah.
Savaporn or Don Myang?
Either of those.
Hey,
It's not
Beavis.
expensive, is it?
You said porn.
About 2,000 Thai baht per person each way.
Okay.
So it mounts up.
Oh, each way. Yeah, it does add up, doesn't it?
How long does it take to go by bus?
By bus from Bangkok.
Oh, that's awful.
Hours, 24 hours.
Holy cow.
It's 1,000 miles or 1,000 kilometers.
It's a long way. Jesus Christ. That is a long way, isn't it?
Have you ever driven? What's the longest you've ever driven, Archie? In your Beamer?
Actually, I've driven to Cairns and back. That's 2,500 kilometers. Not in one hit, but over a couple of days.
In the Beamer?
No, I went to Coffs Harbour to see that fan who wasn't well. That was
what
like,
about you? Because you live in a humongous country. You live in a big fucking country. Have you ever done coast to coast?
Coast to coast?
Yeah.
That would be like
5 days.
5,000 plus miles.
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
Never wanted to either. I've known people who've done it actually.
Yeah, Batel Philippe says cannonball. Yeah, I'd love to do a cannonball run. That would be amazing.
For some people, it's just something that it's on their bucket list as something they want to do once in their life and that sort of thing. I kind of understand it.
Can't you get killed on some of those routes, whatever?
It depends on which cities you want to decide to go through. You can get in a lot of trouble these days.
Is it Indiana? If you go to Indiana, you can end up sliced and diced.
It's just certain big cities that have a lot in common with one another. Places like San Francisco, LA, all the big hitters, Chicago.
Yeah, there's some part of Chicago, is it called the O neighborhood or something like that? The O something.
Some people call
Chi-town people, let me know. The O hood. Apparently it's fenced off, gated and guarded by cops, and they warn people to not go in there.
I can just say that it's a dangerous place, generally speaking.
Dangerous place.
That's where Isaiah Thomas was from, basketball player.
It's
a dangerous place. Did you ever? Have you ever done the Route 66 thing?
You know, I did a small section of it. Never really did it when I can't remember when they were getting rid of it too. I have to look that up.
Because it's not there anymore in places, isn't it? They've removed it. You got to.
Yeah, and it was a big deal when they did that. You know, you're basically destroying the history of Route 66.
Yes. It's kind of sad. But that's kind of how it goes, isn't it, Doc?
Unfortunately, times move forward.
It's called the O Block in Chicago.
There's a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of death, lives lost in Chicago.
So, look, are people going to start on you if you just mind your own business?
No. You're pretty safe. And
keep your head down. Don't look at anyone funny. Sure, you'd be all right.
It felt pretty safe in Vegas, though, didn't it?
Just don't meet someone. Don't meet a mobster out in the desert in Vegas.
I would be more afraid in one of these other big cities. I mean, Vegas seemed pretty okay. I mean, you kind of had your open soliciting to some extent, but you get used to that.
Yep, that's exactly it. It's tell me this, guys. What's the plans? What's the plans, Doc? What are you buying next? Anything exciting?
He just bought a first Amiga in space, right?
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
a beautiful watch. How do you find the 19 mil bracelet on it?
You know, I like it. I have a 7-inch wrist, so I'm not one of these huge guys. And yeah, I like the size. The case size is just wonderful. It's a 40 mil watch, but you know, with the 19, as you mentioned, it just tapers like crazy. It's just a nice looking thing.
Is it an actual Omega? Is it aftermarket bracelet or is it Omega?
Well, the flat link is Fosner. If I can come up with a similar original, I might, but I think those are thousands of dollars. So I don't think it's worth it.
Super chat.
Sounds good. We got a super chat here from Undertaker, $3. Archie, would you consider going to Pattaya? I would consider anything at this point in the trip. I've got another couple days at this hotel, and then I haven't decided where I was going to go. I was supposed to go to Hua Hin, but I wasn't feeling that well, so I just decided to stay for a couple days more in Bangkok. Just to settle in a bit. So
cut back on the wear and tear.
Yeah, Lux, how is life treating you? You okay?
I'm surviving. I still have my job.
Hey, that's fantastic. You did a great show yesterday.
Thank you.
Kind of started off a little rocky, but you recovered.
Hey,
yeah.
I think it was that getting fired part that was tough.
It's not where you start that counts, it's where you finish. Remember that.
Fair enough.
And guys, I'm gonna try and get some bit more exciting content today. I'll try and get some things. It's been an absolute pleasure. I do want to say before I wrap up here, thank you so much, Lux, for inviting me to your wedding.
Thank you for
coming. It was really nice. It was really nice to have a great celebration with you. I was so happy to see Mental Jock. Mental Jock, he surprised me. He's nothing like I thought he'd be. He's completely nuts, but a lovely nut. He's a really cool guy. Jamie was cool. Jamie's always positive. Jamie's cool. Even I liked Roland. Roland was okay. I'm sorry, Roland. I've just been in a bit of a shitty mood after Narc put me into a bad mood. That's all. Monarch's kind of put me into a bad kind of thing. But
did you meet Dodger?
Yeah, Dodger was great. I love Dodger. Dodger's always good. I never question Dodger.
Hey, Archie. I heard you was asking for an that snaky guy, but I've been too kind of busy in my white Pantera. Sorry, I misspoke there. I'm actually talking about the 940. Oh shit, guys! Did you? Sorry, I spat there. I forgot to turn off my camera. Oh shit! I did it again. Archie. I love you, Archie. You're my favorite character on the show.
You know the Portia.
Hey,
you know the Portia.
I'm getting
you know
a call. I gotta go do some scratchers with my moms.
Mikey, show us your marbles.
Up food. It only takes a wiggle of the teeth. I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Woo! Archie, I don't know if I'm in the correct module here. Hey, I heard you going to Thailand, Bangkok, Archie. Well, when's that? When you going, Archie?
Hey, we're already here, Mikey.
Super chat Soroka sales.
Oh fuck! I missed it. Oh, Archie. Oh,
Soroka sales super chat.
Oh, sorry, man. I just
Sirocco sales $3. Is it time for another gourmet cheeseburger? You know what, Sirocco sales? In all fairness to you, I will have a gourmet cheeseburger tonight. I've actually become addicted to gourmet cheeseburgers at the moment.
I was going to say you're twisting his arm.
Yes.
Yes. Even though I don't like cheese, I will take it for the team.
Hey, Archie, when you going to Bangkok, dude?
Archie? Mark, where's Coda?
Hey, shut the fuck up about Coder, man. Fuck Coder. I'm tired of this. I'm getting kind of tired of this shit now. Every time it comes. Hey, I see Jimmy's back in the chat, you fucker. Fuck you, Jimmy. Hey, Archie.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't send a super chat, so I sent it to your PayPal. I didn't know everyone had to pay to be on the show. So I'm a bit late with the payments.
No worries, it's okay.
Don't forget to upvote, fuckers.
So what
We
about
love
Wolverine
Mike.
watches? Are they good to sell your watch? What do they do with your watch?
That was a great show there, guys. Luxy, you got the show tonight, usual time?
Yeah, but I need to try and get someone to help me because I'll be driving. I won't be able to bring up super chats and stuff.
Oh, okay,
But
I can be on.
I will come to it, but it's.
I'll be on tonight. I'll be on tonight, okay?
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go to it and just need someone to help with super chats. That's
Yeah. I'll be there. Okay? I'll be there. I'm not going any. I'm settling in today, okay?
All right.
Sounds fantastic. Okay, then we will see you tonight, guys. That's the show for the day. There's been some amazing super chats, and I thank you for it. I'm getting into the mojo. Let's go through some of the super chats. We got Ali Baba 69, William Gaudrian, Mr. Valju, Ali Baba 69, Mr. Valju, SR Bell 67, Patel Philippe, Ali Baba 69, Sirocco Sales, Patel Philippe, Mr. Valju, Patel Philippe, William Gaudrian, Mr. Valju, Patel Philippe, Apes, thank you, Apes, Little Dave, Patel Philippe, Madman, thank you so much, Madman, Little Dave, Roland Travel Channel, Patel Philippe, Da Undertaker, Sirocco Sales, and I will have another cheeseburger and film it.
Oh, by the way, Archie, I'm adopting kitten today.
Fantastic news! Enjoy the cat. Have fun.
This one, that's the cat.
That's
you see beautiful. On the screen.
That's beautiful.
Oh, look at that! Beautiful.
We've got to get a D6 spot. Remember that. We've got to get the cat
D6. I know. It's a girl.
Beautiful. Okay, guys, we'll be back tomorrow morning, actually, for the morning show. I'll be there helping Lux. Let's get it going well. Let's get back to positive, okay? And
enough drama? Enough drama.
I've actually decided to ban 2 people I don't want on my streams, Lux.
Who are those 2 people?
I can guess.
Knock. Marcelo.
Wow.
Oh, really?
There's no point having him on my. I honestly don't hate him. You know, I don't wish him bad. but he does nothing.
Isn't he rebel
good
streaming
for
right
me.
now?
He's always rebel streaming.
He's probably.
Well, he was kicked out, so what's a man to do?
Yeah, I think.
Wait a minute.
I think
He's been kicked out again?
Well,
He's
I had
kicked
just had
out,
enough.
wasn't he? He came
I had
on.
enough. Enough of him. I've had enough. Him and Narc, I just don't need in my life. Okay, guys,
They're
we will
streaming together.
see you tomorrow, guys. Oh, see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I'm getting better.
Thanks, Arch.
I'm
Thanks,
finally
everyone.
getting better. Thank you, guys. Love you.
Good.
Love you. Thank you for coming on ABC. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Lux.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having we had Sir E. Danny.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mike the Snake we had on. Thank you so much. Dodger, we had Dodger. Dodger entertained me. Thank you, Dodger. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.